As you might have guessed from the title of this film, we're about to collect our new R1250 GS Adventure and we're really excited. It's going to be quite a mission because on Friday, in about 8 days, we're heading off to Spain, Portugal and Gibraltar on a 3-week tour. So we need to run it in, do about 1,000 kilometers and get it for its first service. Then we want to do some modifications and add a few accessories, pack it up and leave. But for now, let's go to the dealer and pick up our new bike. Here is our new R1250 GS Adventure. It's a triple black version. It's our absolute favorite color in the GS range. We've got 136 horsepower, 143 Newton torque. It's an absolute beast. So we're going to take this over to Touratech in the next few days. We're going to put some new panniers on it, a few modifications and a few bits of protection, but we can't wait to take this one out.
Let's go.
All right. First ride of many.
Yeah. Here we go.
Gotta keep it below 5,000 apparently. It's gonna be quite difficult. Alright, we've done our first 400 kilometers on the R1250 GS Adventure. I have to say it was awesome. Despite raining all day yesterday, we had a good time on it. Straight out of the box, it's an amazing motorcycle and it's ready to go straight away. But we want to add a few extra protective parts for it. We're going to add a protection here for the cylinder heads, some heavy duty panniers, a few guards for the switches and a few extra bits as well, which we're going to show you later. So we're just here at Touratech Switzerland. We're going to take it into the garage now and they're going to add all these parts on for us. Okay, it's been a couple of days now and we're back at Touratech Luzern. We've come to pick up our bike. It's had all of the parts have been installed by the mechanic and it looks absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite parts here is the Evo cases here. These are 45 liters, so a little bit bigger than what we're used to. So that's going to be some extra space that's most grateful. Other thing I really like is this little toolbox here that's snuck in the back there, which really makes use of the space there. Anyway, we need to do another 300 or 400 kilometers. Then we're going to have its first service on Thursday, and then we'll be ready to hit the road on Friday.
I'm so excited to be heading on this Heading South Spain tour, and we have new panniers. They are slightly bigger than the last ones we've had, so we've definitely had to move around and change a few things with our normal packing system. So I wanted to show you all because I find it really interesting myself what people pack. So let's get straight into it. This is the side pannier on the exhaust side, so it kind of has a little bit of a cutout into it. We've lined it with the Touratech bag liners because we find these really helpful, especially when you pull up at a hotel and you don't want to take all of the panniers in, you just want to grab one bag out. So this pannier we use for our clothes and our toiletries, and basically what we do is we make sure we have nothing just kind of in the bags, if you know what I mean, like nothing loose. Everything needs to have a bag or a packing cube or something, and that way we can stay more organized. So Sean and I both get one of these each. So this is the large Eagle Creek packet packing cube, and as I say, we both get one each. This one is mine, and I tend to put it flat on the very bottom of the pannier, just like that. And then this one is Sean's, and I stand this one up at the back, and it just gives the bag a little bit of extra structure. So let's get them in. So now they are both in. We also get 2 of these each. These are the Eagle Creek packet in the small size. These are great for like underwear, personal items, swimming costumes, and we get 2 of these each. So in total there's 4, and if you stand them like this, you can actually get 6 in. But we only need 4 this time, so I'm going to pop those all in. And then we can also are going to take 2 down jackets. One's mine, one's Sean's, obviously, and they fit on that second layer as well with those Eagle Creek packing cubes. That's how I know you could probably get 6 in. So that's all of the clothes into this pannier, and we actually have a lot. I think Sean has 2 shirts, 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and I also have 4 dresses and t-shirts, etc. So we're definitely not skimping on clothes at all. We could probably use a lot less, but as we're only going for 3-4 weeks, we can be a little bit more adventurous with our clothes. We can take a few extra ones and we don't have to sacrifice. And then on the very top of this one, this is our main cosmetics bags. This is by Rains. It's waterproof, and that's just got like shampoo and conditioner, all that boring stuff. And then we get 2 other cosmetic bags each. This one is my makeup bag, and they just lie flat on the top. And the last 2 things to go in are my hairdryer, a travel hairdryer, and a hot water bottle. This is a mini one. I tend to be cold. Yes, it's a luxury. Do I need it? Yes. Will I be taking it? Yes. Could I sacrifice it in the future? Maybe, but I'm not willing to risk it on this trip. So that goes just down the side here, and that one goes on top, and then they zip in. Okay, next one. This is the largest 45 litre side pannier, and this is the one that we use for all of our camping and cooking equipment. So this is the first thing I put in. This is our sleeping bags. These are the -6 Thermarest sleeping bags. That just kind of lines the bottom almost. There's 2 of them in that bag, and it's a compression sack with a valve, which kind of helps make them even smaller. The next thing is our Hubba Hubba MSR tent, which also just slots directly next to our sleeping bags. You kind of have to stuff them in a little bit. Then in the corner of the pannier, I have quite a bit of room. So I'm going to put in our Primus, what is it called? The Primus Power Fuel. We have a full bottle because we'll probably need it because we're going to be gone for quite a long time. So that slots in the corner in an upright position. And I still have a little bit of room at the front here. So I'm going to put in our wash bag. So this has the scrubber, like travel washing machine, a washing line, and some washing detergent, all in a little waterproof bag. And that also slots kind of next to everything on that bottom layer. Okay, next thing is these. As I said, I hate having anything loose in the bag. So inside this clear bag is our Primus stove, our coffee pot, and another bag is inside of this with all of our utensils for cooking, etc. And this one goes at the top, at the back, just here. And then I have another one with lids in for our keep cups, as well as our pans, and that goes next to it. And then next to everything is probably my favorite bag. This is our little like camping essentials. We've got our Sea to Summit sleeping pillows. We also have our Sea to Summit towels, BioLite lamps, as well as a Peak Design tote bag and an umbrella. This is like everything you might need inside the tent or getting to the tent for the umbrella. And this slots just down the side next to the pots and pans. Okay, now that's into the final things. So we have our sleeping mattress. This is the Xbed Duo 1, which just goes at the front here. And next to it, these are totally not necessary, but I love them. They are my Keep Cup thermal cups. I love having a coffee in these in the morning, so I'm taking them. But probably on longer term trip, I would find another solution for a smaller cup because they do take up quite a bit of space. So the last thing to go in is a stuff sack filled with a down jacket. This is the extra large down jacket for us. So if it is a really cold night, we know that we have another layer that's really warm, and that just slots in there. So the top case for our 1250 has had a slight modification in it. I've got a mirror up here, which I absolutely adore. And we have another bag liner, and going straight in, this top case is always filled with our equipment, things we need really easy access to, and it tends to be the one that gets the messiest quickest, so it needs really good organization. So what we do is we use these are from GoPro, they're just little boxes, and because we need so much equipment for YouTube and for making videos, we keep all of our batteries and all of like attachments in these, and they slot on the bottom of here, kind of creating a base. And we take 3 of these with us, and they even have like iPhone chargers, like everything technical goes in this. Then I also take my PackSafe crossbody bag. If we're going into a city or if we're just popping anywhere, I grab this out of the bag and it's full of everything that I need, my AirPods, a wallet, and just my essentials. This one I keep in the top case next to these on the bottom section. And then comes the good stuff. This is our camera bag. It has our Canon mirrorless camera in it where we shoot. So that one goes just there on top of my bag, because this one we really need easy access to. And then the next things are kind of my favorite. I love having these little packs made up. So these are from Amazon, and this one is kind of filled with wipes and sanitary stuff, disinfectant, everything like that. And they go on this section here, and I have 4 of them. So like I said, this one is the sanitary one, this one is the bike stuff. So we have a multi-tool, a chain for chaining the helmets up, and earplugs, and some small coins if we hit like any toll road, etc, etc. And then this one is a first aid kit with all of the essentials you might need. I always recommend to everyone to take eye wash when you go on a motorcycle tour. If we've learned anything from Long Way Round, it's take eye wash. So I always have some handy in this box. And then I also keep a snack bag. So this is full of mints and protein bars, everything else that we might need. They all go on the top there. And then our drone normally slots just here. And then underneath the drone also goes our tripod, but I'm using the tripod right now, but that will go underneath. We also have in here, which is just in the bottom, is our travel wallet. We use the PackSafe one. This one's great because it fits 2 passports in. So that one goes just along the side really here. And then we also have our BMW navigation system. This is the case for it, and when we are in a city, we store it in here. So that needs to go in the top. And one last bag filled with a few more wires, the essential ones, some plug-in headphones, and a USB-C, like really easy access. And that goes in there. And I think that that's it. That's everything when this one gets closed. And we also have 2 more bags that I want to talk to you about. These are the final things that we kind of store stuff in. So we have 2 bags that actually attach on to the frame of the motorbike. In one of these, I keep 2 high-vis vests, and in the other one, I keep a first aid kit specifically for a motorbike. This one is mandatory in quite a few European countries, so you need to make sure that you do have this if you're traveling through Europe. I also have jump leads as well as a puncture repair kit in these, and these all live in this bag. Then we also have 2 rack packs by Touratech. If you watched our Heading East tour, you'll know we loved these, so we're definitely taking them on our Heading South tour. I just want to talk you through what we put in them. So in one bag is always the food bag. With our diet, we tend to always take a small supply, like at least enough food for maybe 2 days with us. So again, I use these clear bags to store everything in. So this one has coffee, tea, olive oil, some pea protein, and some herbs and spices. That lives in here. And I also take with us some pasta as well. Yeah, so this is some like oat hafer drink. It's a powder to make oat milk, basically. So hopefully I can make myself an oat milk latte one morning. So I've got a packet of that, as well as a packet of some high protein pasta, which we take about 6 of these because these will do us 1 meal. So that goes in this bag, and then when we are on tour and we're running low on supplies, we literally unclip this from the bag, from the panniers, and take it into the supermarket, and we can fill it up and then just reattach it. So this one is purely and only for food. So this is the next one. This one is for shoes. We tend to take either a hiking shoe or a trainer depending on the trip. This time we're taking just a pair of trainers each, and I also keep my travel books in here. I like to have easy access to them when we stop, and we can pull over and I can have a look through them. You all know I'd be lost without my guidebooks, and that's all that's in this one. Oh, tell a lie. We also keep one waterproof rucksack for if we're in the city and we want to take the drone and the camera. This one is from Exped. We used it again on the Head and Ease tour and loved it, so we're taking it on this one. And that's it, I think. That's everything that we're taking on the tour. We're actually going to be leaving just a little bit. We're going to be heading from Basel to Bilbao. It's about 1,200 kilometers, and I'm not too sure how far or how much we're going to do in a day. The weather at the moment in Switzerland is terrible. It's going from storms to blue skies, so we need to pick the perfect window to head out for the first time on the new 1250. So hopefully this has helped you guys a little bit pack for your own trip, and I will see you guys soon. It is day one of heading south. I've just packed up a few sandwiches, snacks, got some protein shakes, so we can spend the whole day on the road basically, because we want to be getting near or close to Bordeaux, which is around 800-900 kilometers away from us. Sean's downstairs right now, putting the bike near the front so we can pack up all of the panniers. Everything is nearly ready to go. 2 rack packs and our 3 panniers, and just in here we have all of our suits. Have you and this Sean back?
I load him up, yeah, just outside.
So we are just gonna put everything on, and hopefully the weather turns a little bit better, because at the moment it's light drizzle, but I did check the weather past Lyon and it's looking okay. But yeah, we are going to be on our way.
If we wait for the weather, we'll be here next week. So.
Yeah.
But at least we're going to get to set off in the dry. I think that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier. All right, let's get our suits on.